Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. Today I'm going to show you how to make this mountain fold card or stepper card. I call it a stepper card. It folds flat like this, opens out like this, so that's how it's going to sit on the mantelpiece, and you will put a piece of card here for your greeting, which I've not yet done. So this is really easy to make, I promise, and I'm going to go through every step with you while we create this. So I'm just going to pop it to one side. I need my trimmer. Just pop that there for a second. And I'm going to be using the Go-To Greetings, the Happy Birthday, because the Happy Birthday from this set didn't actually fit on my sentiment layer. Okay, so we're going to start off with a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8 inches. Then what we are going to do here is we're going to turn our cardstock. So this is the 8-inch side down here. We're going to go 2 inches in, and then we're going to look for the 3-inch mark here, and we're going to cut 3 inches down to 7. Which is there. And I'm just going to come back up there. Okay, and that gives us this section here like this. So with the biggest section up here, we are now going to score just to the cut line. So our first one is 3 inches to the cut line. Six inches to the cut line again. I'm just trying to look around the blade. And then 7 inches. And that's our first lot of scoring. Then we're going to turn it, and just to the cut line again, we are going to score at 4 inches. Is that right? Is it? No, it must be. Okay, this is 4 inches. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And I'm hoping you can see what we've got. So we've got a score line here. Okay, so this one pops up, this one pops up, this one goes down, this one goes up. And if I had my bone folder up here, I would most definitely burnish those scores. But I don't. And that there is our card blank. So I've already pre-cut the layers. So my black layers are let me just get them all out. 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. 3 1/4 by 2 3/4, 3 1/4 by 3/4. Okay, and these are going to go here like this. Then my white layers, I have 1 1/2 by 3 1/2, 3 by 2.5 and then 3 by ½ inch. Okay, now I'm going to move everything aside and we're going to do some stamping. I'm going to start off with my sentiment. I can just grab that. And I'm using the Go To Greeting stamp for this. It's a really nice wavy happy birthday. Now it is quite tricky. It's even harder when I'm not putting my head in the camera. So I'm just going to press that down, and that's our sentiment. Now for the others, I'm using the drums and the guitar, and then we'll do some colouring in. So that one comes down. Doesn't actually matter, you can do it any way you like. I'm slowly moving off of the desk, aren't I? So just bring it all back in. And that is that. Just put that away. Now, feel free to fast forward the colouring in bits. So I do occasionally have these already coloured in. This is dark real red. I'm off work this week and I'm trying to get as much filming done today as I possibly can. I've got Ethan has finished college and he was up at 5 this morning. He's not very well, so I'm trying to keep my distance really, because I often end up getting whatever he's got. So not that I'm planning on being ill, but you know what it's like with kids, they love to share and it doesn't change even when they're adults. So he was up at 5 this morning. So first day of my holiday, after telling my manager I'm not a slave to the alarm, guess he was up really early. I think I was up earlier than I would be if I was going to work. Okay, if you've got the colour lifter, I would use it. I don't have one to hand at the moment. And take your time when colouring this, because it's really narrow. And I'm not taking my time because I don't want to spend so long with you guys watching me colouring. I'm going to do this section here on the other just to make it look like a different type of, well, it's not different type of guitar, but they come in all sorts of wonderful colours and patterns and things on them. And my symbols is Dark Daffodil Delight. You can see this pen is quite smooshy. It's been used a lot in classes. So now all we have to do is put it all together. And for the white section to write on, I would actually make that the same size as our first black piece. The measurement for that is 3 3/4. No, 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. Apologies, it's the wind is picking up. Everything has just slid off my dressing table. I think my house is actually falling apart. My kitchen blind fell down in the middle of the night. Literally came off the wall. So I hadn't planned on redecorating. But now I think we're going to have to. Right then, so lay your card flat and then you'll be able to see where you can get it nicely lined up. And that's it. There we have our stepper card. So if I just bring this one back in here so you can see them both, they should be exactly the same. And they fit in a regular envelope for posting. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you would like any of the products you have seen, please do pop me an email and I am happy to order these for you. If you don't know my email address, that's absolutely fine. Pop a message in the comments and I will private message you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.